Okay, and then here is part 2 of the warm-up. So now that you have your object, you're going to go ahead and go back home right here, and we're going to create a new drawing. And give it a small eternity to load. There we go. Okay, so very first thing is that this is a giant piece of paper. Each of these arrows indicates the edge of a normal piece of paper, so this right here is just, it's approximately the size of one piece of paper. So this piece of paper is giant, it's like 4 pieces of paper in one. We want to change that. So let's go to sheet number 1 over here on the left, right click, edit sheet, and change it from size D to size A, and that'll turn it into an 8.5 by 11. And then just for us, let's go ahead and change it to portrait mode. And hit OK. So it should look like this. The really cool thing is right here at the bottom, you have something called your title block. This is what makes it official, and it gives you all the information for your engineering company. And also automatically inputs your name so that we know who did it, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and place our object on here now. We're going to click on base, because it's all about that base. And because it's the last thing that we worked with, it automatically knows to put it in. If it doesn't automatically show up, you're going to click this button, open an existing file, and then you have to go find wherever your object might be. But for us, we're in good shape. If your object comes in sideways, you can come over here to the view cube and you can flip-flop it around, but you definitely want this one to be the front. And this is the front view of our object. Gonna hit OK. Awesome. You should see a red dotted box around your object, so we're going to click and drag the red dotted box and move it over to the left. After that, we're going to go to this button called Projected View. We're going to click on the picture of our object, and then super hard. Hopefully you're ready for this. I'm going to drag it upwards, click, drag it over to the right, click, and drag it to the top right corner, click, and then right click, and then regular click on create, and done. Now it's just some details to add. It is industry standard for this top right. We call this our isometric view. And these are called orthographic projections. For your isometric view, double click on the red dotted box. It is industry standard to have the shading on for the top right isometric view, but do not have shading for these ones. Okay, the very last thing to do on this is to add our dimensions. Because the manufacturer, they're going to print this out. This is a regular size piece of paper. They're going to print this out so that they can look at it while they are actually carving it out of whatever material you're asking for. And right now they have no idea what size this is. What is this? Is this miles? Is it inches? Is it a grain of salt? We don't know. We got to add that info. So we're going to go to annotate right here. And we're going to click on dimension. And we want it to match exactly what is on the warm-up, the numbers in the same places. I'm going to drag this over to my other screen. You won't be able to see it. That's so that I can copy it. Okay, for dimension, we're going to make 3 clicks. Start, end, and then where the number gets written down. Start here, end here, and the number actually gets written down here. And then just hit OK when this pops up. Click. Cool beans. Let's go and do it for the other ones. We're still in dimension mode, so start here, end here, write down the number here. OK. Start here, end here, write down the number here. Start here, end here, write down the number here. And then start here, end here, write the number down here. And that matches my picture. So this is complete. So now we have to submit it as a PDF. If you submit it as a drawing file, it's super fuzzy and I can't read it and you will not get credit. So first off, let's save it, save as, and it'll say warmup 12-03-24.dwg. Save that. That's not the one we're going to turn in though. That's just so that you can go back and edit it later if you ever need to. To turn it into a PDF, we're going to go to File, Export, PDF, and looks like it's going to go in our OneDrive, save. Perfect. And then you go into Teams. I'm going to bring that up. We're going to go into Assignments. And once it loads, here's your assignment. And then this is what it will look like on your end. There goes the notifications for the assignment. And then I'm actually going to pretend to be Cohen. Take action in student view. Okay, I'm pretending to be Cohen really quick. Attach, click upload from this device. If you click the OneDrive button, it gets angry. Click upload from this device. And then we're going to go to our OneDrive. Click on date modified. And then it should sort it by most recent, and there it is, warmup 120324.pdf. That's the one we want. Open. And then turn in. And you can double check to make sure it was turned in correctly by clicking on it. Make sure that it's not fuzzy or anything like that. And looking clean. And you're done. Good job.